folks, how you doing? This is Brian with the American Nomad. Anyway, um, boy, had some interesting news this morning. I thought things would be kind of nice on an even keel here. It's Christmas Eve, tomorrow's Christmas Day, and I'm like, wow, I'm definitely leaving this town. I think I'm going to do it tomorrow, right on Christmas Day. I really do. Yeah, if not, it'll definitely be Thursday, but I might even leave today. We'll see how things pan out today. Um, Boy, I'll tell you, I wish I never would have came to this town, but it is what it is, man. I'll roll with the punches regardless. However things roll with me, I'll just roll with them, adapt. I've made a decision, definitive, on what I'm going to do. I am going to go to a location. I am going to get a place to stay, and I got a place to stay, and I'm going to get a full-time job. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm not deviating. I've got one more good long road trip to do, and I'm going to do it. Anyway, there'll be more to talk on that in my next videos that I'm going to be doing. But what I wanted to explain to you here is, people don't realize, man, that, I'm a survivor, man. I've been making it like a champ the whole way, and it's like, I usually stay mobile, work, do what I got to do, keep a little motel over my head, keep clean, whatnot. I'm doing all that. I'm not committing crimes. I'm not doing drugs. I'm okay. All right? For all intents and purposes, I am in that same league as just a guy that's one step up above homelessness, but keeping a good mentality and doing what I got to do. Is it stressful? Well, what do you think? Of course it is. It's not easy by any means. But we'll get to that in these later videos this morning that I'm going to be doing. What I wanted to say is, one of the best investments that I've made in several years now is I had this one pack I had, and it was a cheap Walmart one. It even had a little aluminum frame, but it was just worthless. The it was not a rugged pack by any means, and I got rid of it. The straps had broke, so I had been down in Utah, and my friend down there, I did some work windows, and he said, man, we'll let you get this pack for $100. I said, let's go for it, man. So I bought it. It was a $350+ pack. Is it a good investment? Oh, man, your home's on your back, man, and it's the best pack a person can get, period. I mean, it's just as far as like reliability, ruggedness, waterproofness, totally waterproof. Plus, to go over this, I went and bought one of these anyway. This was only $8. I've had this for a while, and I really like this. This is a good size one. This is a 70-liter rain sleeve. I mean, this is from the ground up. It's to my neck. And what it does is you take this here, and it's got a cinch thing on it. I can cinch it over my bag, so this will really go right over my pack. It's got a little emblem on it. It's a cheapie. It's a outdoor product, but I like it. It's got like a nice little emblem. It fits right over, cinches up, so I'd have a totally covered blue pack. Snow, rain, whatever. It's totally covered. If I'm thumbing it and I'm off the side of the road, I don't have to worry about trucks splashing my pack with water and mud. So I'm good to go. Anyway, so more on this pack here. So I've got it packed up, as you can see. I've got it packed up now. Hope you can see this really good. So this has got 3 zippers here. They can all go up at once, or I can just zip it up and leave these here all the way up to the divider line, if you can see. I hope you can see this okay. All right, so that's all zipped up to here. All right, so this, I've got right now, it's probably weighing about, you can see this here. I got one hand here. That's like 25 pounds at least. So it's sitting nice. And like I said, I've got this divider thing here. And everything's in here that I'm not going to be using. So I've got a spare 20 liters there at least. I'm going to say, yeah, I'm utilizing 30 liters. This is a 60 plus 10, okay? So this top part here stretches out. This is the extension here, if you can see this. This extends out another 10. I won't even be using that. And I prefer not to, because the top cover that goes on, I just like a nice, everything's uniform the best way I can. But so they got that divider there, really nice, man. And so this thing, it's strapped in there. As you can see, this little strap here, little rivets. I can unhook it, but I'm not going to be going in that at all. So everything here that I'll be wearing, an extra change of clothes, whatnot, that's cool. I've got this big thermos here I'll fill full of cold water. That'll stay for 24 hours. These side things here are so stretchable. These can actually accommodate a half gallon of water. So I can put 4 or 5 bottles of water in there. I'm doing away with plastic water bottles. Why do I need that when I've got a $30 to $40 pure aluminum thermos, non-breakable, no glass in it? So there you go. So I've got this packed up. I've just about got everything packed up. I'll consume a few food items I have tonight, my V8 juice, whatever, whatever I got. But yeah, is that a good pack? Man, that's the best pack I've ever had. It's just a nice looking, good, totally functional, home on your back type backpack. And what I like about it is it looks good. It looks clean cut. You don't look like a ragtag. Look like you're backpacking somewhere. You're going somewhere. It looks like you're actually you're on a mission. You're heading somewhere. You're going. I'm going this place. Boom. So, and I always keep this rolled up. It'll be to the side in case it starts raining. I'll just flip it over, cinch it up. I ain't worried about nothing getting wet. I don't want wet stuff. Who wants wet stuff where I got to go to a laundromat, waste $10 washing and drying my stuff? And like I said, a lot of this stuff will fit right in on the top part there, to the side, and then all I got to do is unzip it to that point, to that divider there, and then I can draw to that top part instead of having to go all through my stuff. And I'm strategically packing. I'm not using anything on the bottom there. I got one pair of shoes after I leave here that's on my feet. They almost sustain me for several months. These will just go in the garbage. I'll keep the shoelaces. I always keep my spare shoelaces, roll them up at least 4 or 5. You never know when they're going to break. I've got this other coat. It's not heavy. It may weigh 6 ounces. It's actually a nice little coat. I had picked it up a while back for $1 last time I was here. It zips up really nice. Got a nice zipper. Really like it. Very nice looking, warm ass coat. So white Sierra. I like the elastic bands around here. Doesn't have a hood. It doesn't matter. I've got a hoodie. And I've got warm hats. I'm good. And I've got some good warm gloves I can wear too. So I'm not worried about anything. I'm actually sitting pretty good. I am. So, yeah, I bought these. The other ones I've got them still. I'm just using them as work gloves. But these are really nice looking gloves. I like them. They're nice. And they're warm too. They're insulated. $8. And they got that little kind of high visibility stuff so I can just sit there, hold my sign. I got some clean looking gloves, not ragtag gloves. Big plus? Yeah. Super big plus. So, and I'm not going to be using that camp pillow or that sleeping bag liner anytime soon, but I still don't want to get rid of it because, it cost $25 for both the items on my scent sack. So I did get rid of quite a bit of stuff when I was up there, but I don't need it, man. I'm not camping out now. So, yeah, so I got all that stuff all set up. And then I've got the top part of my, excuse me, I got the top part of my bag here. That's that turns into a day pack. But that's the top of my pack, cinches down. That's the top cap of my pack. That's fully functional for my deodorant, my toothbrush, toothpaste, just daily stuff, my paperwork, pens, markers, everything. The gift that I had got from my friend the other day from Amazon, well, I was able to configure 3 pieces of cardboard, okay? Depending on how big the town is, like how long the town is. Like this one here, it's about 10 letters. That would fit on 1 piece. 2 here, 2 this town, thank you. That's about a little bit smaller. That can be configured to another town and another town. So that's 3 destinations right there, And with any luck, if I configure them right and plot my route out right, I'll be okay. So that there kind of concludes what I wanted to say about this backpack I got. Okay, so yeah, I'm packing my stuff now. And no, I'm not going to get rid of that coat. That would be stupid. Even though I've got this good Columbia coat here, I actually did this part here. It's the Velcro in here, the seam Velcro. I had just and I keep super glue. So I got this super glue instead of sewing it because it's really, even with the leather needle, it's really hard to get through this. It's fully functional. There ain't nothing wrong. No rips. Plus, it's clean. This, when I bought this for $5, and I had thought it had a hood of some sort in it. That's what I thought. There's no hood to this thing. There was a hood. There had to have been, but there's not. That's really weird. There's no hood to this. It doesn't matter. It cinches up nice. It keeps my neck warm. It's a Columbia. This thing is, I'll tell you what, coming down here, pretty awesome. It's really good coat. So yeah, this is my main coat. It's a nice one too. That'll be fine, but I'll keep that as a backup. Or if I meet a brother out there that's just literally freezing to death and I know he needs some help, there's a coat for you. There you go. Yeah, probably hope I don't run into anybody like that. I'll help a brother or sister, man, if they're really in bad shape, but usually let somebody else help them. I've helped some brothers out before. That ain't happening no more. I'm frickin' done. I did that a couple times, and it turned out to be they were frickin' monsters from hell. And I just like, something, I'm done, man. I got to take care of myself, man. I normally never let anybody stay in motel rooms with me, ever, at all. But I deviated from that twice. That ain't happening no more, man. So, not even going to worry about that. I just thought I'd mention that. I'm not going to be doing that. So, yeah, I'm definitely taking that. I'll roll that up like a little sleeping bag, really nice, and that'll be cinched to the bottom of my pack there where you usually would put a sleeping bag. It goes up real nice and small. It looks good. It's rolled up nice. I'm good. I've got an umbrella. I can tuck that in the back. I got like a little back part there. That's cool. Just in case I need it, I can grab it. It starts sleet and rain, snow. I got a full umbrella, man. I'm good to go. So, whatever. I'm not going to worry about stuff. I'm just not going to worry about it, man. This is an adventure to me. Screw it. The more the challenges, the better. But this next video, this is part 1. I started on 3 videos. I really studied them. And if I don't like them, I just delete them right off. But I downloaded all my videos that I had about 60 of them. I emailed them to my email. So they're all saved in my email now. And all I have to do is go to a library, buy a Memorex CD, put it in a computer there, and I can just download everything to either a memory chip or just to a CD. It's not a big deal. Just burn it to a CD, and you're allowed to do that because they're mine, and I'm not downloading movies or anything like that. I got a USB cord, plug it in the computer. I got a little site that I go to, and it just downloads everything off your phone to your email, off your phone to a CD. So everything's cool. It'll go right on a CD. You can literally play it, and my videos will come on a smart TV. So, and I'll use them for writing my book. And I can still watch them. I'll just email each one, and I can just write my chapters of my book that I'm doing. That's why I'm doing these videos, because it saves a lot of time and just longhand writing stuff, and it keeps a chronological narrative of everything I've been going through. Okay, ever since that one gal, the 1 to 2 million, and I ended up leaving there. So whatever, man. It's like a chronological narrative of this ever increasingly weird ass difficult country that I'm living in. It's getting weirder, more difficult all the time. So these little odd job stuff and all that, I'll do them in the summertime to supplement a full-time job. When I got free time, I'm always going to stay busy. But as far as just making that a way to exist, no. So I'm never going to get ahead. And I need to get a full-time job, pay into a pension, pay into this, pay into that. And so I got something to survive on 5 years from now. Instead of staying in a motel, being screwed over, doing slave labor for people, helping them out, then they want me to leave for whatever reason. So anyway, that's enough on this video. I did want to get this up, and there it is. And I will get back with you folks later. This is American Nomad, Part 1. And this will begin, and then this series here will end where I get to where I'm going, and then I'll do another series of videos. So um, it is, and I don't even think it's really immaterial where I'm going. It doesn't matter where I'm going. So most folks that do watch these videos and have subscribed to me, they're probably the ones that understand this stuff. But your average Joe, I don't really care about the views. Like I said, I'm not really. I could put this on Patreon and make a lot better money. I mean, you got to get millions of views to get any money off YouTube. This is just a good way. It's an easy form, and it banks all my videos. You know, that's cool, man. And any views that I do get, folks watching this, I am writing a book called Gray Highways. William Least Heat Moon, half native guy, wrote a book called Blue Highways. Excellent book, by the way, if you ever want to read it. It's about a guy that traveled in a Ford Econoline van. He even had a little porta potty, and he traveled all these little small highways through these little remote towns, all the way from Seattle or Bellingham, Washington, all the way down to Baja, all the way back up all along the Bayou, Highway 10, off that little small highways, blue highways, all the way to Miami. They went all the way up into Canada, Nova Scotia, past Maine there. He wrote a book on it. There's pictures. It's a really good book. And I've got a lot of pictures saved on my Gmail storage. That's just about full, man. So I can start utilizing my Yahoo email because that's got quite a bit of storage. I can transfer photos. I've got photos of Utah, you name it. I've got a lot of photos. Nice photos too. I need to start doing some stuff, but I can also, if I have to, these videos here, there's actually pictures. Like in the video, I can stop it at a frame or wherever I want, and I can utilize that as a picture. You can take a picture of that part, save it, and that can be a picture, and that can be printed out, and that can be put in, like a sub. No, this guy is William Least Heat Moon. He's got like pictures all through the book, but it's like he's got a little subtitle when you touch chapter 5. He's got him and different places he's been. All these little towns and little hillbilly towns and stuff like that. It's really cool, man. So anyway, I'm going to conclude this video, and you folks take care. I'll do another one later, and I'll explain a couple things. All right, take care. This is American Nomad. I'll